Every person in this room has the perfect motive.
Stand back!
For murder.
What do you mean? Murder.
I suspect foul play.
Turn around!
What's up, nerds and ne'er-do-wells? I'm Iron Ninja. Now, I remember from last time, I was on the run from the cops for bashing someone's brains in. However, I was able to get away with it by... Now, with the world currently imploding, I've learned something about myself. I'm a coward. I've been hiding behind this chair for the past 2 weeks. Don't worry, no one will find me here. Luckily, I gave myself a 5-minute grace period to prepare for whatever the living hell I would be putting myself through. I changed my clothes, and I stockpiled on one Funko Pop cereal. I haven't even eaten this thing. I just got it for the Vault Boy. And I grabbed the first entertainment device that I saw. Now, I haven't gotten to see what I picked yet, so I hope I grab something good. God dang it! I will not stop talking about this thing, will I? VR is one of those topics in video games that's just always fascinating to me. It's something that can engulf a player and immerse them in a whole new world, whether through basic means or just through a new experiment entirely. I mean, just look at games like Tetris Effect. I can play that game for hours. Oh shit, that's right. The video. Now people might be wondering where the f*** I am because of this murder. Well, I'd be glad to tell you, but it's a great mystery. If only there was a game about murders and mystery. Oh, yeah! Invisible Hours is a murder mystery game with a lot of murder and even more mystery. The best way I can describe this game is if Night Trap was fully realized and wasn't, well, this.
Sarah, what is this?
You can fully roam around the property and see various confrontations and conversations happening at once. The only difference is that you can't affect the story. You're an invisible observer of the events. You can grab items only as an archival purpose. Each item and document is then saved for you to look at for a refresher later, which I'm actually okay with. A lot of VR games try too hard to make you immersed by saying you're there, while forgetting what else they need to actually be in the world. Games like Ghostbusters VR, Virtual Reality, and many others say you're there without understanding why being there should be more than just a world to f*** around with for 5 seconds. There should be a rich story, something to engross the player into the world, not just the world itself. So a game that puts the story first really makes me happy. We start off in a theater, okay? I guess they're trying to push this observer aspect a little farther by saying it's all a stage act, which fits the game aesthetically and allows for the archival purpose to feel more immersive, but in terms of the gameplay and story overall, it feels a bit unnecessary. The story starts off with Detective Gustave,
Name? Mario. Last name? Mario.
who has been invited to Nikola Tesla's house. After a long walk upstairs, we're gonna wait. We then meet Flora White, the ex-assistant who's crying in the gazebo. Both walk in to see a dead Tesla, not the car. It's after that we're introduced to the rest of the cast. Oliver Swan, Thomas Edison, Sarah Bernhardt, Augustus Vandenberg, and Victor Mundy, the last of which we see running away. Gustav stops him, and we have a small interview.
Because I killed before. I killed my wife. And a bit on the side. I did 26 years behind bars for it.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you need to understand. If I want to kill someone, I don't hide it. I don't lie.
Okay, I guess that means that a well-known murderer can fully roam the house unsuspected. Oh, it's alright, because Gustav decided to give a gun to Flora. Why?
Because when I met you out in the rain, there were no footprints around you.
What does that prove?
In this weather, that kind of soil, rain takes at least 20 minutes to wash away footprints. Which means that you were sitting exactly where I found you, for at least 20 minutes before I arrived. But Mr. Tesla was killed less than 10 minutes before we found him. So you see, you're the only person I can trust in this house.
We'll get back to that later. After Mundy leaves, we have a scene where Gustav sits quietly for a couple minutes. Okay, something that comes with the whole real-time story shtick is that there is a lot of precise timing. There are 7 stories happening all at once, so at some points, you'll just have moments of characters walking long distances or sitting there doing jack all until the story continues. Which isn't a huge issue with the fast forward button, but it does make the story less precise with its timing and events. Alright, from here we're going into spoiler territory, so if you're okay with getting spoiled, go ahead and keep watching. If you're not, go ahead and try and take a look at the game. I highly recommend it. Before you do, here's a recommendation. Watch Gustav's story first, then choose whichever story next. Trust me. Go ahead right now, I'll wait. Yeah? Alright, good. At the same time, Gustav becomes very invested in staring at a wall. Other characters are uncovering or discussing mysteries themselves, with more being unveiled as the story progresses. Who poisoned Edison, who burned the documents, who killed Augustus, etc. Mysteries of which can be solved by just rewinding back a couple minutes. Okay, I'm a bit indifferent about this one. I'm not saying that this mechanic is bad by any means, but it just makes things a bit anticlimactic. Sometimes it's interesting to watch the events unfold without knowing this was the set event. Stuff like that just leaves things on the table for who's the guilty party. But if you can just rewind time to see who did what at which moment, it's like quick mysteries without a punchline.
Wow, that one was really quick, wasn't it?
I think it would have been much more interesting to have the player watch one story unfold at a time. See the mysteries that that character alone finds, and later allow them to choose another character to watch, and hopefully get the answers to one of those mysteries. Again, it's not bad, it just kind of ruins the fun for me. After the end of each chapter, it then brings you back to the theater, where you can review the items you found, start a new or redo a chapter from a different perspective. With that, you can even choose where you spawn, so you can start at any chapter story you want. Be warned though, some of these scenes can get rather awkward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh, but yeah, that was awkward. Wait, what was Mundy's story again?
You killed Mr. Tesla?
You say I did.
Really? Why would I say that?
Because I killed before. I killed my wife.
Right. Then why the fuck did Sarah kiss him? Especially when someone just fucking died. Is murder just something that brings a lot of sexual tension?
You want to make love to me.
I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but I can assure
So
you
you
that
are the one man who does not want this.
You are quite beautiful.
You are far too easy. I prefer dangerous men.
Oh. I am dangerous.
Dear Lord, keeping your pants, guys. It's like 5 words away from going to an adult website. If she's this horny to say it in front of a dead corpse, I'd hate to see what she's like alone. Oh God. No. No. Wait a minute.
When I killed my wife, my daughter testified against me. Little Mary Mundy. 7 years old she was back then. But those fancy men in their wigs, they believed her. That's why I snuck a knife into the courtroom. I went for her throat, but I missed. I took her nose clean off her face.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that story. So what's Flora and Swan up to? Jesus Christ, Flora! What the hell happened to you to go that far? Okay, then what the hell do you need to know that involves gunpoint? A safe? What the f*** is in a safe that makes it worth holding a gun?
There you are.
What?
Give me the combination.
Alright, let's look at someone else. What's Augustus up to?
I didn't.
Tell my father that I'm giving him what he wants most in this world. Another dead son.
Okay. So we have a shitty detective, an assistant with a gun, a suicidal rich kid, a not blind waiter, and 3 people who not even murder or their relation could stop them from having a hypothetical threesome. You know, I'm just gonna skip through most of this. Alright. Okay, Edison kills Augustus. Gustav gets really drunk. Edison and Sarah plan to kill Mundy so that their murder sex isn't interrupted by actual murder. While Swan meets up with Flora at the safe to get the gun, and Flora enters the safe. And what the? What? What's this?
Letter. Tesla to Elon Musk. My dearest Mr. Musk, you do not know me, but I have a gift for you. Travel to the France-Switzerland border near Geneva. Go to latitude 46.234035 north, longitude 6.05245 east, and start digging. The modern world is ravenous for energy. I've spent more than a lifetime creating a way to satisfy that hunger forever. My time is up, so I urge you to switch it on. Namaste, Elon. Nikola Tesla.
Huh. Okay. I guess it's a funny joke, but Elon isn't alive in the 1800s. I think. Okay, I'm like 50% sure he's an alien, so I don't even know how long he's lived. Flora then flips the switch so hard it comes off. That thing looks familiar. The device then goes off. Oh my god! This thing must have been worth it, huh? What? We're back on top? Holy sh**! It's fucking time travel. So Flora was the killer the whole time. Not the Flora we first meet, but the Flora of the future. So this is just an endless time loop? Huh. So that just begs the question. Where's future Flora during this whole thing? She just walks off and is never seen again. And it's only a 5-minute difference between both chapters. Not even her footprints are seen again. And isn't that what Gustav's whole Flora is innocent theory is about? I get he was denounced as a detective, but that was from poor judgment. And the fact he was drunk apparently when he made said judgment. With that being said, he's still not a complete dumbass. Even when he's drunk, he's not. Not even that. I highly doubt future Flora could get away in only 5 minutes. Especially with how long it took her to time travel last time. So where the fuck is she? Could there be at least an Easter egg about this? Let me look around. What's this?
I know you can hear me. Yes, you. From the theater.
Laura?
There is another world. But it is in this one. Listen for me again when the Lord strikes a man down.
Okay.
Listen for me again when I die.
Okay.
Listen to me carefully. Return to your theater. Find the door that I have opened for you. That is where we will speak.
Okay.
Welcome, my friend. I wonder if you know why you are locked in my hotel room. I'm afraid the truth is simple but painful. You see,
What?
there are terrible mistakes that humanity is going to make very soon. But I can slip into history and make those mistakes undone. But I'm afraid the world also needs to believe that I died here, today. They are not ready for the truth. So you must help me lie to them. From this height, death will be instantaneous, and the impact velocity will make it impossible for anyone to identify the person who jumped from my window. The world will believe that you were me.
Why? Why make a hypothetical ending to a hypothetical timeline based on the hypothetical scenario that you guys conducted? Why spend so much time on resources on an ending that has little to do with the story at hand outside of one of the concepts? It's the Marvel's what if of secret endings. The only difference is that there is no other story elements after the fact. Look, this game is fantastic. Its story is interesting, complex, and deep, but it barely has an ending. Characters like Edison, Swan, and Sarah have no closure to their stories. Both Mundy and Gustav were killed off, with Gustav's death feeling like a cliffhanger. It makes this really interesting story into 7 episodes of a television show where one episode is really good and the others just exist. What happened after all this ended? Did the police come? Did they just sit on their asses in the house for the rest of their lives? What happened? You know, playing this game has made me realize something. I should go out there, enjoy life. I mean, a time-traveling assistant can kill me at any minute. So screw this. I'm going outside. Ah! Todd'll eat me! Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? None of this shit was on the wall. Wait, what the hell? I didn't even record this on this day. I don't even remember this happening. What the fuck's going on? I was playing a Tequila Works game and now it's Groundhog Day. Oh.
We can fly. I got you, baby.
Okay, campers, rise and shine, and don't forget your booties, cause it's cold out there today.
It's cold out there every day. What is this, Miami Beach? I don't
Not
think so.
hardly. And you know, you can expect hazardous travel later today with that, that blizzard thing.
Oh, that blizzard thing. That blizzard thing. Oh, well, here's the report. The National Weather Service is calling for a big blizzard thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. But you know, there's another reason why today is especially exciting.
Especially cold.
Especially cold, okay. But the big question on everybody's lips.
Yeah, they're chapped lips.
On their chapped lips,
Chapped
right.
lips.
Do you think Phil's gonna come out and see his shadow.
Punxsutawney Phil.
That's right, woodchuck chuckers. It's Groundhog Day! Get up and check that hog out there!
Yeah!